down by the river, singing songs of joy on this lovely day. Oh, hey, the Black Viking is in the house. Well, hello, friends. I had wished I was able to have a special guest join me today, but unfortunately, the gentleman I wanted to introduce you to declined to do a video with me today, and I might have him in the near future, and so be it. This gentleman I consider to be a near genius. I did tell him that. I told him that I had shared the idea that I considered him to be a near genius, and his vanity allowed him to blush. I like telling people that they're intelligent because I actually mean it. I think it's a very important part of someone being able to express their full humanity. I had a very philosophical discussion with my friend. Is by the name of Carmello. And Carmello is a trader that has some software that interests me. And the software was actually originally based, is what he told me, on the works of W.D. Gann, who was a significant trader way back in 1920 something, I think. He wrote a book in 1929 that detailed World War II and talked about the Great Depression and yada, yada, yada. W.D. Gann used mathematical equations. He used geometry, also known to astrology, that I could put to the side. I find that less important, except that there are rhythms and timings and cycles that men are subject to. I mean, when the moon shines, in your neck of the woods, well, weird things are happening, okay? So that is a observable function for men. I want to be quick about this. So, part of our discussion tonight kind of switched from W.D. Gann to him actually moving towards more modern techniques with, as he claimed, improvements in artificial intelligence, supercomputers, utilizing the economic calendar as a way to make money. Now, I agree with all of these, but I'm not going to discount the thing that already exists, because within us still we have these functions that we are subject to. And I want to raise this point. I need to raise this point because I had a discussion with another gentleman who has somewhat of a background in mathematics, and it was quite interesting. I love to have these discussions way outside of the box. I live for these things. So here's the thing, a function. Man and a woman, they get together, they have a baby. How? The function of sex. So sexual relations is a function that leads to the birth of a child. Now, we've known this for thousands of years. We've known this. It's not a theory. We have the tools to test this. We have knowledge. We have full understanding that this is what happens or can happen when a man and woman get together, perform the act of procreation, and have a child. So the gentleman the other day, he was going on about, he didn't like thinks there were some things worth knowing, things worth measuring. And I say, I think all things are worth measuring. It's just a matter of developing the tools to measure. Like, for instance, how is it possible if your back is turned and you're doing some work, maybe at a counter, maybe you're making a loaf of bread, or you're doing some woodwork, maybe you're painting toys, maybe, I don't know, whatever you're doing, your head's down, you're working on something, and behind you, you feel the presence of someone. Someone walks into the room, you don't hear them, but you can feel them, you can feel the presence. Well, there are functions at play, there are forces that we do not possess the tools to measure yet. But they will come, and they are worth pursuing. So as it is, my mate Carmello has decided not to appear with me yet. I will convince him though, because I have a group of people I'd like to introduce you to, people who I find to be smart, intelligent, capable of much. So one of my things with Carmello is this, and with most people, if a man has access to 80% of the capacity of his brain, but utilizes 10%, and another man has 10%, accessing 10% of the capacity of his brain, and utilizes 80%, which one of these men would you value more? Anyway, my friends, just have a think about that. I will be seeing Carmello in a day or two, and hopefully I can convince him to sit with me. I just want to talk a little bit about the things that are possible. Carmello has a lovely piece of software. I have some ideas to make it better. So hopefully you get to meet him. I want to thank you for joining me. And my friends, don't forget to make the world a better place. I'll see you soon. This is the Black Viking. Check you later.